This is nothing to do with the episode, but it was just released that episode 128 is going to be the start of the league, and for that, I'm so excited. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 124 of the Sun and Moon anime titled Perfect Sharpness, Kartana has arrived, just dropped, and this is the final Ultra Beast episode where we see Kartana and Alola. How did it go? Well, let's find out. This episode is really about Kartana cutting things, and we start the episode off by seeing Kartana cut the sky above Melee Island before going down there. It's nighttime, and Viren is in the stadium with his henchmen celebrating his stadium being built. He also has there a statue of himself made out of gold, and lets a firework go in the sky to celebrate when Kartana decides, let's cut the statue. The next morning in Mallow's restaurant, Mallow and her father are preparing to open the restaurant for the day. Oh, before that, we learn that today's the day that a meteor shower is supposed to be approaching the Earth. Anyways, Mallow's about to cut some cabbage when her father asks her to check on the food. She does, but before she can return to cutting her cabbage, Kartana comes in the restaurant and cuts the lettuce for her. When she comes back, she sees the cut cabbage and is bewildered because her dad says he didn't do it. At Lily's place, she's getting ready to go to Pokemon school. She says goodbye to Mugierna and goes outside when she sees Hobbs trimming the trees. However, Kartana's there and decides, you know what? No more trees, before cutting the whole tree, freaking out both Lily and Hobbs, although they didn't see who did it. We then go to the Pokemon school where our heroes are outside. They're trying to cut down objects by using Pokemon Move. It's a hate thing, and Rotom brings up how he once saw this in an Alola and Lucky episode where a samurai cut through this thing, and that's basically what Kukui wants our heroes to do. Ash tries to go first with Rowlet, but it's sleeping, so it doesn't happen. Mallow tries to use her Serena's magical leaf to cut it, but that fails as well. Same with Kiawe, who uses Charizard and uses Slash, but that fails as well. Ashton says that he's gonna try to use Pikachu's Iron Tail to try to cut it, but before he can, Kartana appears unbeknownst to everyone and cuts the thing. At first, they think it might be Charizard, but once it's clear it's not, Mallow and Lily bring up the fact that things around them have been randomly getting cut today. As they're trying to figure out what's happening, the Ultra Guardian's bell rings, and they all go down to the base where Clefable and the group of Meltan have doubled. Maybe they hint that Ash's Meltan will evolve? Who knows? The Aether Foundation shows them security footage of Viren's statue being cut, and Kartana appearing in front of the security camera before cutting it in half as well. Fawa tells them that this is their target, and they've gotten reports that other things have been getting sliced up as well. Lusamine brings up the fact that this Ultra Beast didn't really come out of a traditional Ultra Wormhole, like the other Ultra Beasts, and the Aether Foundation are still trying to investigate. But it is the Ultra Guardian's job to catch it. Meltan hand them their Beast Balls, and they head out. Ash hears Anella scream and goes to check on it. All of the fruits in her fruit stands have been cut, and she's trying to figure out why. Ash and Rotom speculate that it's Kartana. Cut to a hairstylist who's getting ready to cut 3 Furfru's hair, but Kartana shows up and does it for her. It must have a great sense of style too, because it makes him look like Alolan Ninetale, Arceus, and Alolan Vulpix. She also screams, and Lily hears this and goes to check it out. At least Furfru seems to like their new look. We cut to space where Deoxys and Rayquaza are fighting, and a meteor from the meteor shower that's supposed to come on Earth gets knocked inadvertently to Earth during their scuffle. Uh-oh, that's not good. Who's that Pokemon? It's Kartana! We cut to Viren on TV, advertising an indestructible gold safe, and he does so by having his Electivire and his Pangoro punch it. Team Rocket are watching him, by the way, and as he's advertising it, Kartana decides to appear, and decides to cut that vault in half. Team Rocket see this and decide they're gonna have to go capture this thing. Ash gets a message from the Foundation that Kartana is at Viren's tower, and Ash heads there. Inside of Viren's tower, Kartana gets past the Pangoro and Electivire and slices its way outside the building where the Ultra Guardians are. They start giving it chase, and it goes to the city where it starts cutting up traffic lights, so Lily suggests that they should take it to the mountains so there's less collateral. And they do, however, it starts heading to the Pokemon school, ready to slice it. Ash tries to stop it by getting in front of it and telling it to stop, and it works. All of them land, and they try to get it to stay in the Beast Ball, but it just slices up the Beast Ball. So Kiawe decides that he's gonna battle it with Marowak. Since Kartana is referencing Samurai, there's like the Samurai-like duel between them, the both Marowak and Kartana staring at each other. Kiawe has Marowak use Flare Bliss, and they clash, but Kartana wins because it slices off the necklace that Marowak was wearing. Team Rocket then come in with their robot to try to capture Kartana, and as they're doing their motto, Kartana slices through their robot. Just then, the Ultra Guardians get a message from the Foundation telling them to abort the mission. The asteroid that Rayquaza and Deoxys inadvertently sent to Earth is heading directly directly towards them in the Pokemon school. Kukui comes in and tells them that they've evacuated all other students and tell our heroes to do the same. What other students? You mean the ones we've never seen or heard of? However, our heroes say that they can't just leave the Pokemon school in danger and fly towards the meteor. Kukui unable to stop them. Team Rocket see this meteor coming and think it's an evil shooting star, but they're also quickly whisked away by Beware, who throws them back into the robot before using it to get out of there. In the sky, our heroes plan to stop the meteor by cooling it down and then smashing it. They use Ice Beam from Snowy, Dragonair, and Altaria to cool down the meteor, and then Ash, Mallow, and Kiawe try to smash it using a variety of moves, but it fails, and all hope looks lost until Kartana comes from below and slices the meteor in half, and then slices some more and separates it into a bunch of tiny pieces which all fall into the ocean. They then get a call from the Aether Foundations who are worried about them, and Burnett chews them out for being reckless. Meanwhile, Kartana keeps trying to slice this rainbow, but it can. However, continuously slicing the air creates an ultra wormhole which Kartana goes through, and the Aether Foundation decides that that's how Kartana must have came through space, and when Kartana leaves, our heroes thank it for saving Alola. The after credits scene is Stufful running through Team Rocket's robot, showing that it's starting to become as powerful as its mama. So there's a little few cool facts about this episode. Thanks to Dogasu's backpack for this on Twitter. Kartana's cry, where it sounds like it's saying something in reverse, right? And that's because it is. In the Japanese version, the Japanese cry translates to, "Once again, I have caught a worthless object," which, according to Dogasu, is often said by samurais in an old samurai movie after winning a sword duel. Also, another thing in this is that hairstylist in this episode is modeled after this person, and I can totally see how. One thing I don't like about the Ultra Guardian episodes is that, and I understand why they do it, but I still don't like it, is that they use the whole transformation sequence of the Ultra Guardians and the ride out of the Pokemon school every single time. I don't watch any Magical Girl shows, so I'm not used to seeing the same animation take place over and over. I do agree that it does make the episode a little bit easier to watch since you already know a minute of it's gonna be footage you've already seen, but I still don't really like it. Another thing is, this is a kid's show, so of course nothing important is gonna be destroyed, but I'm sorry. When a massive asteroid gets cut into half, it better react like how it did in One Punch Man, where the smaller bits are gonna head to the city, head to the ground, and they might destroy something, but that's okay. But again, it's a kid's show, so they're not gonna do anything crazy. Overall, this was a decent episode. Not great, but not terrible either. Kartana being a samurai is cool, it is what it is. Knowing Arceus is a bit weird now that I think about it, but again, it's a gag, it's meant to be taken as a joke. This is our final single Ultra Beast episode, and I don't know if there's gonna be any more. Maybe there is, maybe there's gonna be one with they're all together, but I think this episode now marks every single Ultra Beast being in an episode. This means that with that plot being resolved, we have the League to look forward to, and next episode is the Celebi episode, so I'm really looking forward to what's gonna happen next. Nothing else to say about this review, solid episode. If you want to check it out, you can, but you don't really have to. For the next episode, I'm actually not going to look at the next episode previews from now on. I'm sorry. It's just that I feel like they spoil things. Like, most of the time when I predict something's going to happen, that exact same thing happens. So, I haven't even seen the trailer video for next episode. I only know it's the Celebi episode because a while ago, the titles leaked. So, I know it's called, like, Satoshi Encounter Beyond Time, and I know it's a Celebi episode, but beyond that, I don't really know anything, and I think I'm gonna start keeping it that way. But anyways, that's it for my Pokemon Sun and Moon 124 review. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at TheRealPDGaming, and that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.